Show and Tell Boston After Dark. Today we have our dance hall conversation, dance hall and the culture. Can we all just go around and introduce ourselves, who you are, what you do, and your relationship to the dance?
I messed up. All right. So what I do? What I do? Come meet the family. It's your boy Most Generous. I'm a rapper, singer, producer, actor, the whole shebang.
Hi, I'm Minnie, also known as Minnie Styles, dancer, host, party planner, etc., etc.
Hello, it's Mahalia. People know me as Ms. Molly. I'm a dancer, sort of. I'm a host for sure, promoter for sure, and event planner. Yeah.
Hey, it's your girl Chinks. Um, what am I? I'm a businesswoman, and that's all you need to know. Right. Period.
Hello, my name is Makia, better known as Dancehall Queen Yaya. I'm a dancer, choreographer, female promoter, entrepreneur. List goes on.
Cool. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Mel's, H Star Entertainment, dancer, promoter. You already know.
Yeah, what's going on, y'all? It's DJ Too Fresh, DJ, dancer, entrepreneur, you name it all. You already know. Bigger Boston.
So we were asking this question last time. What year, like at least in Boston, was dance hall at its like peak? When shit was like really popping and
I would have to say probably like I wasn't dancing at that time, but whenever the Triple C's time was, I feel like that was like the highlight of dance hall in Boston.
when Egyptian make hold ya? I feel like whatever era that was, that was the era,
Like
bro.
what?
I'm like, wait, hold on.
But it was lit. It was lit. I was like,
I
what
think
is
that
that?
was like 2010.
I feel like
2010 when all that was like going
Yeah.
on.
I,
Yeah,
for me,
I think that is crazy.
I think 2011, 2012, at least for me, that's when I saw like dance hall was fucking everywhere. And you guys know? What do you guys think?
2011, 2012, you said?
Yeah.
Um,
Peak dance hall morale.
yeah, yeah. Everything was definitely different. Like, the way that you had to get yourself out there as a dancer or just anyone involved in the dance hall, like DJ, photographer, it was more so it was like a unified thing because it was something new to certain people
Hmm.
and it was growing and getting the garnering like the attention. So with that, you're like everyone's at their peak. All the dancers, all the DJs, all the music. Like that was a time when music was like music. Like you would hear songs and you're like, yes. And it build and then, things go up, then gotta come down.
What's the morale of dance hall right now? Like, what's the scene look like?
Honestly, the scene in dancehall is um
Ensure.
respectfully.
Ensures.
Wait, are you speaking? Do you mean generally or in Boston?
We're not gonna talk about
Let's talk about Boston. Let's get out after that.
Ensures.
I think the level of like slackness has always been like there's always a part of slackness involved in dancehall. Like that's what makes it so raw. That's just a part of the culture. But at the end of the day, it's kind of gotten to the point where it's so slack that it's like there's no foundation,
Hmm.
there's no creativity, there's no like it's not like a unified push, but it's not like even if you knew that you probably didn't get along with someone, you were still gonna make sure certain things happen to put on that show. It's no excitement.
Mm.
So now when you have no excitement and you have nobody like really putting forth, like you're gonna have those few people that are going to those events and things are gonna happen because they've been in the game long enough or they've studied it enough to do certain things. But yeah,
You guys co-sign that as DJs? What's your experience? At least with the morale of dance hall today.
The morale for dancehall today is the music change, man.
Hmm.
It's really the music is changing. I mean, it's leaning more towards Afrobeat.
Oh
It's not
yeah.
really, we got the dancers tunes also,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's like it's like follow and lead type of stuff. So it's like, you know, it's just changing.
I think dance halls kind of sucks now. Cause back then you kind of you know women. I don't know.
Hey,
Women,
hey, I
I'm
beg
sorry,
to. I mean,
agree. I agree.
I respect
no,
it.
cause we used to.
I respect your opinion. I
It used to
respect
be
your
for me-
opinion. I respect it.
for me-
Hey, by all means, it's a
For
platform.
me, I feel like it used to be about like the women whining and getting down and everything.
It's still
Now
whining. It's still
But
whining.
now it's more about like hop on her, have your coochie on fire, and all this crazy stuff. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't. It's like it's
that
not
sounds
making
cool to
sense
me.
anymore.
It done it.
I don't know. I don't know. When
It
I was
used to
talking
be
about
fun.
the
It's not
Mashures,
fun anymore.
they making dancehall something different now. And I
It's,
don't,
it's all like
getting kinda, like,
TikTokish now.
pointless.
It's
Oh,
all
really?
TikTokish. That's a big word. TikTokish.
Yeah.
That's a new. I don't know if they use that word. Whatever TikTokish. I don't know.
You gotta copyright that.
Right,
You gotta
right, right.
copyright
Write that down. TikTokish. See?
Are you saying that like through like daggering or like is that what you're saying?
Like,
Is it what? Oh really?
the daggering is dead. Like who daggers anymore?
If you
I swear I've
if you
seen
dagger
some,
nowadays, you'll look like you'll
If
look
you don't-
crazy.
I
Like
used to- when I used to
daggering
go to
nowadays is
parties-
really more so for like the younger crowd now.
Yeah.
Like, if the older crowd, you won't find. You won't find, and that's why dancehall sucks now because it changed. It used to be so fun, so free,
So
then
sexy.
Then people became prideful, and there was like people like putting themselves against each other for like the stupidest stuff, and it's like dancehall is about unity at the end of the day, and it's like when you take that core aspect out of it, it's not fun anymore.
When you say prideful, what does that mean?
Like for example, like oh, I think I'm better than you, and they'll take that to the heart, like to the heart where like we'll have real beef because I think I'm better than you.
For someone who doesn't know, I think you guys were talking to me outside of this. There's like crews in Boston, right? Like dance hall.
Yeah, they
so-
are crews.
Can you guys, for someone who doesn't know, could you explain that or like what's going on behind the scenes? You're up, bro.
I mean, like, I mean, y'all are still a crew, so you guys
I
can speak
mean,
first.
when definitely when it comes to the crew of Boston, I mean, everybody may have their opinions. Everybody may have a way they feel about the situation, but a crew when it came into the Boston scene, it was definitely it was a style thing. It was like, what do you have to bring to the table? What kind of originality you have when you come to a dance, and of course, I mean, routines have a big factor of it,
I
but
love
also
routines.
when it comes to like you being within a crew, it's more like a family type of thing. And again, I can't speak for other dancers, but also I can only speak for myself. So, granted, I'm like I said, I'm still a student at a lot of the scene, and I'm learning as I go. But I've observed a lot of different styles, different crews, and of course, family is a priority to me. So definitely when you're within a crew, that's what it is.
So when you talk about crews, are you like going to like parties and trying to like outperform each other? And you guys have like your DJs trying to out DJ each other, or like what? Oh yeah.
All day.
Exactly. You came
least that's what
if
it's
you're in a
supposed
crew,
to
you
be.
came prepared with your
Yeah.
routines. You came like
There's
you'll be
still
there.
till this day there's battles going on. There's DJs out trying to outperform each other within the dancehall scene. Who could select better than the next DJ? Even though dancehall kind of sucks.
I don't know. As long as
But-
you ain't those DJs that be talking.
mean-
while
Aren't you
DJing.
Jamaican? That's like
I
isn't
know,
that-
right? Are you Jamaican?
I am.
That's like blasphemy.
So yeah,
I'm being honest.
I know the Yardie thing is like trap hip hop. There's a lot
I
of trap
just-
hip hop.
I
A
mean,
lot of
I feel
trap
like
hip hop.
talking over a DJ, the DJ talking over the music isn't all that bad. As long as you have,
Sometimes
as long as you
I need
actually,
that.
as long
Connect.
as you're actually saying, like, if you have
Yeah.
speech, if you have some speech, okay. But if you're not saying nothing over the, and you talking through the whole song, you talking through the good part, like, please shut up.
Yeah,
Like, please shut up.
yeah, that's
But
the
no,
worst
like
part.
if you have speech, you got something to say. I'm just saying, like I like it hypes people up during the song. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. So if you're doing it right, it's supposed to.
To speak honestly about too many DJs chatting on the mic. Like, don't get me wrong, like you said, if you're speaking it right, definitely it will amp up the crowd.
Yeah.
But as a dancer, like you
Right.
you playing the song, and we might start getting going, and then there you go chanting, and then you switch the song. It's like, whoa, what did you just do, bro?
See, but that's a DJ that's not paying attention to the crowd. That's a DJ that's just
Right,
playing
you
for
gotta
him and
read
his
the crowd.
friends. Like, if
Correct.
you're paying attention to the crowd, you're actually watching what your people are doing. Like, the DJ should have seen that you started getting hype, and he should have let the song play out, so that way, you could get your dance, through or whatever, and then move to the next one, and then you could get the next dance off, and then the next one, and the next one. That's a dancing segment. I feel like that's how it's supposed to be. But a lot of DJs, like I said, play for themselves
Yeah,
and
for
play for them
themselves.
friends.
Mostly for themselves though.
Yup.
If people are out of state and they're trying to find the hot spots of dancehall where people don't think it sucks, that's shade. I'm just playing. If people were just trying to find the hot spots, like where you guys go to, where would you say, like, how would they find where to go?
Quick plug-in.
It's not like you
K's
can Google it.
Oasis on Thursdays.
Yep, Thursdays. Every
Pasta
Well,
Thursdays.
if you guys are ever looking for a dance hall
on a Thursday night.
on a Thursday night, you're not doing anything. No, sir. So, I have a Thursday night called Pasta Thursdays, and I just started up. And it's $10 all night, and we just added food as well, and we have rotating DJs. So I try to work with every DJ that's in Boston, because I do have links that I could call people in the DMV area. I could call somebody in New York. I could call somebody anywhere. Money talks, like, you know what I mean, and people will come. But I feel like where dance hall is in Boston right now, it's in a real shaky place. Like, it's really not in a good place right now. So it needs, like, that love, that care. Like, you got to go through that storm to, like, really push it, because, like, everybody's paying attention to. Everybody is now paying attention to Afro beats, African music, all styles. People don't even understand what's being said in those songs. They just like the beats, the vibe. If you ever listen to African music, you don't hear anything degrading. They don't even say ass in the songs. They don't swear. The music is very uplifting. It's very similar. Like, that's why soca music is very similar to African music as well. But now that the motherland is out there, it's like dancehall has to get that push that it needs again, because honestly, there aren't that many events that are dancehall based that can cater to all people that want to come in here. Dancehall music, reggae music, soca music. Like, it's not at that place right now. Like,
At least
it's
not in
really
Boston.
not even in Boston. State to state, they are shooting in parties. They are doing a lot of things in these parties.
I mean, every time I go to DC, I feel like I don't have any of these problems.
No, you'll probably no. What I'm saying is, it's not everywhere, but certain places, like for instance,
No, for
Hartford.
sure, for sure, for sure.
You know what I mean? And people like
Oh,
to go to
yeah,
Hartford
yeah,
because it's
yeah.
closer. You know what I
Right.
mean? And the vibe, don't get me wrong, the vibe is nice. But Boston, like, you're not gonna find per se where you're gonna get like good vibes for dance hall. Like, it's just
It's
in
hard to
a
find.
shaky place right now. Like,
It all depends
you
on who's
just heard her
throwing it.
say it sucks. He's a DJ. He said it sucks. I'm borderline saying that it's in a shaky place. So, you know,
You said it's in the
I
shaky
don't know.
place.
I'm always gonna have a soft spot for dance hall though.
we
I'm
love
always
it.
gonna have a
No,
soft
we love
spot
it.
for
I know
it.
what he means, because when you've been in it so
Yeah.
long, you see it go through the changes.
Like the
so you
culture
got
of
you
it.
you get affected by it when you're in it, and you really love it. You're not doing it for clout or this and that. You're doing it because you really love dancehall.
Yeah.
You really love the culture. You really love the music. So and the dancing. So yeah.
All y'all sound like you're about to convert to Afrobeat.
Yeah.
To African.
We can all be a part of the diaspora of music, soca, dance hall,
Yeah.
Afrobeat. We can love all of it at the same time.
Yeah,
I don't
we
know.
can.
Yeah,
like
it's all like, it's all circulated. Like, it's all familiar too, because
Exactly.
like me as a Nigerian too. Like, we grew up listening to like a lot of dancehall. Like, I grew up listening to Shabba Ranks. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh yeah. So like, so it's like, yeah, SZA, all of them cats. And my dad, like, he listened to the old cats, like Dave Ruffins, all of them. Excuse me. So like, and Bob Marley too, especially Bob Marley. He got me hip to Exodus and all of these tunes. But even though it's not with dancehall, but it's more like, I grew up with it. Like, even though I'm not of the culture, it's still it now, as a producer, it has influenced me, or it has gave me more like wings for my creativity. So, but as far as like dancehall, like, do you feel like people do not respect the culture or the dance itself or the dancing within a dance hall?
I feel like the people involved don't respect it. So if you don't respect or take care of something that you love and that you appreciate and that has helped people travel, I've traveled off of this. I've made money off of this. Like I've turned down money off of this. Like it's opened doors for me to start teaching off of this. Like you know what I mean? Like it's something that I do. Like I live it. Like so it's like in general, like you see how you said you grew up with the culture and you're not of it. Same here. So it's like when you do see it go through the change of like, why is it like this? It's because the people now they've kind of lost the sight of what it is that where they were pushing dance hall. Like they're sucking on. You know, whatever in the parties, like
And
as a
bottles.
you know what I'm
Yo, where
saying?
these parties at?
Yeah, like I'm like,
And
whoa,
sure
this is a
bottles.
lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I can get as raw as dancehall if I wanted to, or I know people that are like that. So it's just like for like the people involved not to really care. That's why it doesn't get the respect. That's why it's getting emulated and then changed with a little backdrop, and now it sounds like, oh, this is tropical reggae or tropical whatever, and stealing what it is that it brings to the culture of like even hip hop to dancehall goes deep. You get what I'm saying? Dancehall goes deep, like you know. So sorry.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's to the point where it's like what you said too about how everything is just people are just TikToking, and it's just like you literally see like white people appropriating from another culture that they think that is just it's fun, everybody's doing it, and it's like no, like you're the only one who's appropriating from it, and when somebody calls you out on it, you start hiding behind white fragility, and I feel like that's a human issue that the people need to work on too. But as far as I'm sorry, what you? But yeah, like as far as the concern of like just the culture, like I feel like if you're going to like take from the culture, like at least have some respect for it. Like if you're gonna go in somebody's house, don't come in with your dirty ass feet. If you're gonna go to my house, don't bring your dirty ass laundry. So it's like it's just that mindset, and also to understand like where it originated from. Because I remember I was talking to you a few hours ago about like one of the people who like push dance hall like Bogle. It's like how like because I was reading a lot about him, how he like he was co-signed by a lot of cats like Beanie Man, Elephant Man, like all these dudes.
Everyone.
Yeah, so it was like to watch that. It reminds me so much of like hip hop.
Yeah.
Because it's they're like kind of like related in a way because there's so much jazz and reggae.
I mean,
Yeah.
the creator of hip hop was Jamaican, and his roots were, well, what people call the creator of hip hop. I don't know. There's
No,
different
that's what-
stories. But
yeah.
yeah, no. But what's his name?
DJ Cool Herc, I think.
Yes, exactly. His family's Jamaican. His roots are Jamaican, and where he brought hip hop from, he took hip hop from what he was seeing, in America, but what he was seeing at home in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So hip hop's roots are dancehall.
Facts.
If we really gonna be real
Facts.
about it, a lot of
And
people
let
don't
me-
want to talk about that.
And
fact.
I'll bring some. No, go ahead.
Could we say one more thing? A lot of dancehall roots is from Afrobeat.
Yes,
Exactly.
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 The dancing.
That's why I
connects.
said the
Everything
diaspora,
connects.
because
Yeah.
it all is connected. It's all interconnected.
Diaspora. Yeah.
Yeah, when you listen to like Virtuous Woman by Warrior King, or like Never Go Where Pagans Go and stuff, like they talk about being rooted from Africa, like they keep in touch with their roots, and I feel like dancehall and like the Caribbean culture kind of lost the, like they don't like, it's like they're forgetting or something. I don't know. It's just like music, like she was saying, it was like it's kind of like they talk about like degrading women. They don't like speak about
Sexualizing everything.
ascending or like uplifting, and it's different now. So it's kind of
I mean,
it's for
dancehall's
the
always been
next
sexual,
generation.
but now
Yeah.
it's like,
OD.
damn, like now it's OD. Like when I started seeing females have their freaking bricks hitting they pom poms and
Yeah,
whatnot. It's
fire, lighting
like,
fire, like
damn.
on the
Jesus.
all that.
Yeah, so fire.
Go for big
And the
body.
inshore.
I never understood wasting all that inshore.
It is.
It's, yeah.
Yeah, inshore. They got women like fucking on the inshore. Like it's crazy.
And there's a song too.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
There's a song, there's a challenge.
Yeah. Yeah.
When
There
you
was
teach,
something else before, I forgot.
when you teach dance, when you teach, are you like teaching like people with like no rhythm, like how to whine, or what are you teaching for the dance hall?
Here goes another plug. So
This Saturday.
let's plug it in. You know, we're here. We're doing these things. No, but so I teach a class called Dancehall Bootcamp. And the class in itself is basically, it's a dance class that incorporates high intensity, low intensity cardio combination workouts with dancing. So I'm looking at anybody. I've taught all kinds of people, older people, younger people, kids, and you don't have to have no rhythm. I just need you to come with like an open mind, and I can guide you through because I base my class based off of everyone's capability. So if I notice, okay, everybody's not so much so a dancer, then I bring it to a medium where everyone can participate. And you're gonna sweat, you're gonna feel good, you're gonna feel like you know, work some pounds off and so forth, or some inches. But yeah.
For someone that she used to teach me and whatnot, like me and her would go to the studio, have sessions together, like, and she knows what she's doing.
That's where you got your moves from.
You know what I'm saying? I will always give her credit.
Her own moves, okay?
Listen,
She got her own moves.
I will always give Yaya credit when it comes to my career, because she's a mentor. Not even is a mentor, not only in the culture but for me. So it's like for her to be in her position as a dancehall queen, take her time to teach me. Like I was a little nigga. Like I was a little nigga. Like I was like a nobody. Like I'm saying. So for her to take her time out of her career to teach me, like it speaks what kind of person she is. So.
You want to say something?
No. She basically said everything.
Oh, she taught you too?
No, that. Hey. What we ain't gonna do. What we ain't gonna do is try me. Nah, but I mean, like Minnie said, like for someone of Yaya's caliber to actually take the time to teach different style, regardless of where you might have not came from. Like, granted, I say this, I'm still a student at a lot of dancing and a lot of, just trying to find my own rhythm within the scene. And granted, I can present something that to me may not look good, but to the public eye, it's, oh wow, this guy, who's this? Wow, I haven't seen this. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But then again, one within themselves can say, nah, I feel like I embarrassed myself in public, and I feel like that's one thing that held me back from dancing, which was like, what are they thinking of me when I did that? But granted, I just, whenever I go out, I rather enjoy myself first rather than think about who may think negatively or positive about what I do or how I do it, regardless of, what, this dancer may do it this way. Why isn't he doing it this way? Nah, Mel's is going to do it my way. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it's leaders. I'm not even going to say, teachers. I'm going to say leaders like Yaya or other dancers that came before me that really gave it an extra step. Like for me, I was a person who I stood in the back. I just observed. And of course, everybody was like, "Yo, Mels, come on, like, yo, bro, why are you just standing back here? What's going on with you?"
Oh, you one of those that like used to chill at the wall.
Yeah, like I used to just chill, and a lot of the and
He just chilling on the wall. He was daggering. Doing so. He was just at the park. Like,
yeah, and
$10 just to be
and
security guard.
and then on top of that, it just more for me. It was like cool when I finally found my rhythm within the scene. I was like, you know what? Forget it. This is how I'm gonna do it, regardless if you like it or not. This is how I'm gonna do it for the rest of the time that I'm dancing. Simple as that.
Wait, so are you saying that like dancing helped you find confidence or help you build some type of
Yeah,
life skills?
absolutely. Because as goofy as I may be, as funny and nonchalant, definitely dancing has brought out a style in me that people have not seen. You know, it then again it goes to show like dancehall has various styles, and some take it as, you know what, I'm just gonna chill in the back, and when my tune plays, I'm gonna shell. But then there's the character like me. There's the alter ego of Mel's that comes out, and you know what? If these 3 songs sound good to me, I'm gonna dance to it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? If these 3 girls don't like it, I know these 3 are going to, regardless of what style. And everything go. Everybody is on social media some way somehow. So someone's gonna record and say something positive. Someone's gonna record and say something negative. But you know what? I really don't care. Cool. Keep it to yourself. Don't tell me about it, and I'm gonna continue to do me.
What about you two as dancers? How has like and you were a dancer as well, but how has dance kind of like helped you out in your maybe like personal life or maybe confidence or any of those type of things? Well, I mean, I was gonna say.
I'm a dancer.
Yeah,
Yes.
you and Yaya.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you too, Mother.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you said you started out saying dancer,
Nah, he said you
kinda.
too. He said you too, so I was like, okay.
Last time he told me you didn't say you were a dancer. You like to dance. He told me.
Yeah, but she started out as I'm a dancer, kinda.
In my
like,
head.
So
In my head,
Well, you
I'm
didn't say
like,
that to
Yaya.
me.
In my head, I'm like Yaya, but in all actuality, nah. I like to think I am though.
I mean, for me, like, it definitely was a confidence thing for me because it was something where, like, so when I was really, really heavy in it, I had, like, a male dance partner. So I would be leaning more towards that style versus, the skin out style. So when it was like that, it's like I see all the dudes, doing the shots of dance and all that, and then there's me, little old me, pushing everybody out the way and start shelling it by myself or shelling it with my partner or whatever. So you have that image in your head like, yo, who's this little girl? Like, who is it? I'm like, yeah, that's me. I'm that little girl. Like, yeah, that's me. I'm Minnie. Like, I'm not going to, back down because I'm small. I'm not going to back down because I'm a female also because they say females can't shout to dance. And that ain't true. At all. So, and it's like being able to do that in that scene, it was definitely a confidence builder for sure.
And giving you that assertiveness.
Yeah, sure, of course. And also, it also showed other women too that they can do it too. Like, there's so many people. Yo, please, I want teach me how to do what? This little what? That's nothing. Like little 2-step. That's like that's nothing. You can do what I do. Like, you don't have to be in the corner. Even when it's like ass shaking, skin out. Like, there's the girls that's in the corner, skin out. I'm like, nah, come over here. Like, come over here with me and do it. And then next thing you know, that you'll see the confidence burst out of them. Like, they'll go from doing like this to like really getting it. Like, so that's dancehall.
See, I like how you brought that up.